All right, one oceanside wedding became unforgettable after a huge wave crashed the ceremony. This couple in Hawaii says they were concerned that the Tropical Storm Darby would bring some rain. They did not consider the large waves that would follow. And at one point, that wave crashed over the wall and right into the area where they were celebrating their reception.
We were kind of right at the moment where we were going to start moving a couple things. And yeah, this big wall basically just showed up. And luckily there was no food in any of the containers. The cake luckily made it.
Well, despite getting a little wet, the high surf was not enough to ruin their special day. They said by the end of the night, everybody was back to dancing and having a great time, even if it was in the mud. Justin Cruz is the weather anchor at our affiliate in Honolulu and joining us live tonight at Waikiki. Justin, great to see you. So I'm very curious about rogue waves. And in fact, I did a deep dive, pun intended, on this earlier. Never underestimate the power of the ocean. This was case in point. Is this happening a lot right now after this storm?
Well, Hawaii's used to very, very large waves, and the biggest waves that we do see are typically on Oahu's or the north-facing shores of the islands. This is a south swell, and the south swells are not as large except for this one. This is a historic one. So we're talking about waves 15 to maybe 25 feet, and that is huge. Even folks that have lived here all their life, they haven't seen swells this big. So yeah, I'm actually doing something that locals say not to do. Never turn your back to the ocean. So I'm going to have you take a look at those waves and those sets that are coming in, because it's pretty epic and it is beautiful. These swells are actually generated by storm systems in the South Pacific, in areas near, for example, Australia, New Zealand, Samoa, Tahiti. So generally they're not as large, but the storms that were going off in the South Pacific have been pretty large, and that's really what's driving the energy into the South Shore of Oahu right now. Even despite the fact that we had Tropical Storm Darby very close to the state, that system actually generated a small swell. What you're seeing right now is wave energy that is generated by storms in the South Pacific thousands of miles away. It's pretty epic and amazing.
It's incredible. Great for the surfers. Justin, we have another video that was taken not too long ago of another wave. I guess you would consider this a rogue wave as well, going over an apartment building. From the looks of it, it's a two-story apartment complex. I guess tourists probably aren't used to this. The locals know to expect it.
Yeah. And like I said, even the wave sizes that we're seeing right now are fairly historic. And it's just incredible. I mean, all the people that are visiting here, they're just soaking this in. I mean, they've never seen anything like it. And again, even the locals are like, this is pretty incredible. And yeah, you get some of those rogue waves. I mean, they're completely unforecastable. They just move in, and when they move in, you hear that noise of the wall of water just crashing into the ground and crashing into items. And so, you know, what emergency responders and what we've been telling everybody is make sure you watch these waves from dry ground, because you never know when that huge rogue wave will come, and that could get you in some trouble.
This is what you study. What is the data on the largest recorded rogue wave, at least in the Hawaii area, over the past few decades?
Well, this is definitely the largest swell that we've seen. So again, a typical swell size may be up, 10 to 15 feet, but these are 25 footers. So this is definitely historic and one for the record books. But also keep in mind that when people try to measure waves, it's very subjective. Some people measure it from the face or in the front. Some people measure it from the back. But we typically, the numbers that we go by are the ones from the National Weather Service. And that is the full face value of the wave from the front. 25 feet. That's huge. Definitely historic. This is it.
Well, it can make a mess of a lot of things, and never turn your back to the ocean. Justin Cruz from our affiliate in Honolulu.
Yes.
Great to see you tonight. Looks beautiful there. One of my favorite places. Be well, okay? Thank you.
Right on. Thanks for having us.
Thank you for watching. Go to newsnationnow.com to find News Nation on your television provider. And don't forget to click the red subscribe button below to get more of News Nation's fact-driven, unbiased coverage.